My normal recommendation for newborn baby wearing would be to use a ring sling or a stretchy wrap. Those seem to work well with newborns. Benefits of a stretchy wrap are that they are two-shoulder support, nice and soft and snuggly for your little newborn, what people like to call a squish. One thing that I did find, though, as far as using a stretchy wrap with my preemie, was that it was actually a little bit too stretchy and didn't provide enough support for her tiny little floppy body. So I actually went straight to using woven wraps or ring slings. Those were my carriers of choice to suggest for preemies. And right now I'm going to show you a ring sling. This is actually it was a hand woven ring sling that was converted by a professional. And so we're going to go get started. So with a ring sling, you start by putting it right over your head and over one shoulder, just like this. Sometimes if you put your elbow in, you'll get an idea of exactly how tight you need to have it for getting ready to put your baby in. I'm going to take Sephora. Thank you. This is Sephora. She's actually now 6 months and just about 8.5 pounds. When she first came home, she was only 4 pounds. And when I started wearing her in the NICU, she was still under 4 pounds at just about 3.5 pounds. So when you start with a preemie, right now she is still connected on her monitor. So I'm going to show you with this. Okay there. Anyway, when you start with your ring sling, you've got this over your one shoulder. It's nice if you start with the rings up a little bit higher because as the baby goes in, the tendency is for those to come down a little bit. I'm going to put her up on my shoulder, and I'm going to reach right through the ring sling. Now grab hold of both of her feet and bring them both straight through all the way, as you can see. What I like to do, because you're going to be adjusting the ring sling from the rings here, I like to kind of pull this extra slack taut. Her monitor leads are going to be just tucked in. I like having the lead part tucked inside the carrier, and then the wire here is what's going to be just be underneath. Hi. So again, because I'm going to be tightening from the front, I like to pull any extra slack out from the back. And then you reach through their legs, and you grab the bottom of the fabric, and you pull that up in between the two of you, making a little seat. Sephora, again, is almost 6 months old, so her legs are going to actually straddle me a little bit more than a normal newborn. A normal newborn is going to have their legs kind of bunched up in front of you, or a normal preemie, but right now her legs do just kind of straddle me a little bit more. I've got my fabric here. And then you start by tightening. I like to tighten the top, then the inside. All the while I'm tightening, I'm supporting her weight, which allows the fabric to flow freely between the rings. So here I am tightening, and now I can let go. She is supported in a spread squat position here. The fabric goes to the backs of her knees, supporting her knees higher than her bum. This had kind of popped out, so I do like to just tuck the monitor leads back in. Kind of like to have it coming out towards my back so I don't have to deal with them right in the front. And she is supported here. One thing that's nice for ring slings, I do like being able to nurse in these. You support the baby's weight, you can loosen these. And then I do like to turn her like this. I can nurse her. It's easier if you have a shirt where you can pull your breast out from the top. And then when you're done nursing, the important part is that you do always want to turn them back upright in the carrier and keep them in an upright position. That enables them to keep their airway open while in the carrier. The tendency when they're horizontal is for them to tuck their chin down to their chest. You always want to be able to have 2 fingers between the chin and the chest just to make sure that you're keeping an open airway in all the carriers. And that's a ring sling with a preemie on monitors. Thank you.